Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Saratoga Racecourse here on Saturday. It is the 15th of August 2020, and we're going to look at the stakes races on the program from the spot. But before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Get 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. And also join me tomorrow for my Deauville preview, also today for my Deauville preview. But it's excellent cards today from Saratoga. You have the Saratoga Derby and Alabama. So let's get to it right now. Before we do, finally back to somewhat of a normal setup here. As you could tell, first thing, I was away on vacation, so my computer died right before it. So that was the worst thing to happen. So on the vacation, I had no computer. Came back to a somewhat fixed computer, but this will be, everything's not 100% yet, but in the next week or so, I'll be getting a new one, so hopefully everything will be back to normal, and I can look at some more races, but hopefully you could hear me and somewhat see me. But let's get to the stakes action from the spot. We'll be looking at races 8 and 9. The 8th race from Saratoga, it's the Saratoga Derby Invitational. It's going for a purse $500,000, race for 3-year-olds here. 8 horses heading to the Mellon Turf Course, a distance of ground of 1,900 meters, or a mile 3/16 on that Mellon Turf Course, rails at 0 feet. So they're racing against the hedge. My top selection here, I'm going to take the 5-horse Go Fu. I'm going to go 5-6-4-2 in the superfecta, 5-6-4-2 super. Top selection of 5-horse Go Fu. This 3-year-old colt by Declaration of War. Christophe Clement trains. John Velasquez gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came the 4th of July over at Delaware, mile and 8th in the Grade 3 Kent, and the horse won by half length there, and he came from almost towards the backpack early on. Slowly moved his way up, quickened up nicely. That was a very easy victory. It was only a small margin, but he was in hand, and nothing bad about that run. Mile 3/16 shouldn't be bad at all. Even probably next will be the Belmont Derby, mile and a quarter distance. That should be even better. I think he's a horse that could run all day long. But that Kent was very good. Keep in mind the Belmont Stakes schedule right now for the fall meeting isn't out yet. But if you look at the condition book for the last condition book for Saratoga, they are carding the Belmont Oaks in mid September. So wouldn't surprise me if the Belmont Derby's there also. But still kind of weird. We're still in mid-August. Belmont opens about 3 weeks. There's still no stake schedule. Hopefully in the next week or so they show that. But back to Gufu. He ran before the Kent and the English Channel at Gulfstream, mile 16th, May the 2nd, and he won by 1/4 lengths. And again, coming from a little bit behind that day, had a great turn of foot, and he got the job done. 91 Buyer. He really improved off that race. And before that, op 75 at Gulfstream, first time facing winners, mile and 8th at the end of March. He won by a half length, and that day, a little bit of a trouble trip, but he got there in the nick of time and then broke the main very nicely at Gulfstream. He has one for running style. Looks like he's going to be coming from behind. He's been training nicely. He's run these decent races. 9-2, let's use him. Your second likeliest winner is the 6-horse Colonel Liam. He ran an absolutely killer race last time out here at Saratoga on the 22nd of July, going mile 16th on this Mellon. For second time facing winners, he won by 2 3/4 lengths from mid-pack. He quickened up and he got nothing bad about that run. 100 Buyer, jumped 25 Buyer points to his previous race, which came at Gulfstream on the slop on the main track, mile 16th, option 25, where he finished third by 6 1/4 lengths there. And he's just not a dirt horse. Back to turf, training well on it, running well on it. 7-2, I think he's a very likely winner. So to recount my selection for the 8th from Saratoga, it's the Saratoga Derby. Let's take the 5-horse Go Fu. We'll also use the 6-horse Colonel Liam. We'll go 5-6-4-2 in the superfecta, 5-6 in the multi-race. The featured 9th race now from Saratoga. It is the Alabama Grade 1 purse, $500,000, race for 3-year-old fillies. 7 of them are going to the main track. The distance of ground of 2,000 meters, or a mile and a quarter on the Saratoga main track. I'm going to take as the top selection the 6-horse Harvey's Little Goyle. I'm going to go 6-5-2-4 in the superfecta, 6-5-2-4 super. Top selection 6-horse Harvey's Little Goyle. This 3-year-old filly by American Pharoah. Belmont trains. June Alvarado gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came to Regret at Churchill, mile and 8th, June the 27th, and the horse won by a head that day. From a stupidly wide poster, left going out of the gate, she stalked, fought a good race to the wire, and she held on. She really improved a lot considered to a race before, which was on dirt in the Fantasy at Oakland, mile 16th, May the 1st, and the horse finished 11 by 2 3/4 lengths there, and she just really never got into it. Off the break, I think she needed the race there, and then before then, the Basanda at Aqueduct, mile and 8th, February the 2nd, again facing a little bit lesser quality horses. She didn't break that well early on, but recovered well, got the lead, and then she quickened up nicely. That was a very good race. And then main special weight at Aqueduct in mid-December, 1 mile. She won by 6 again, sat back early, slowly moved her way up. got the job done. She's bred to go a mile and a quarter. Her last race was decent. She's been training very well. 10 to 1, she's a very likely winner. The 5-horse Swiss Skydiver might add to the graveyard of favorites here. A mile and a quarter might just be a little bit outside her wheelhouse, but she's been running these decent races. Most recently, I thought she had a very good place in the Bluegrass. She won the San Diego Oaks, won the Fantasy, and won the Gulfstream Park Oaks very nicely. That San Diego Oaks was against lesser quality horses, so she was in hand easily. But coming here, she's going to face a very tough challenge. She can win, but mile and a quarter might be just a little bit too long. But to recap my selections now for the 9th from Saratoga, it is the Grade 1 Alabama. Let's take the 6-horse Harvey's Little Goyle. I'll also use the 5-horse Swiss Skydiver. We'll go 6-5, 2-4 in the superfecta, 6-5 in the multi-race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.